All right.
Coach, when you looked at film of that game,
Yep.
The offensive struggles, was it, you feel like that was more you guys or more Clemson based?
I think it was. I mean, obviously Clemson's a great defense, great team, very well coached. But I think that as we watch it, each position group throughout the whole offense, I think they could point out something of us missing our layup, or we're talking about us missing an opportunity for us to make a play. Be it up front blocking, be it catching a football, making a throw, making the right read on a run, just several of those. And obviously when you play a team like Clemson, when you don't make those really stand out because it's the windows are smaller for opportunities offensively, obviously against great defenses.
Uncharacteristic of you guys. What do you think that was that day?
Who knows? Like if you can pinpoint one thing with it, the biggest thing for us is the Sunday. I thought that we had to have our best day of the year, and what I mean by that is we had to come in, we had to watch the film, and we had to make our corrections. Because we couldn't let what happened to us against Clemson affect us going forward. There's still a lot of football left to be played, and obviously we want to make sure that we make those corrections. So going forward, we won't see those same mistakes.
How was that Sunday?
It was great. I thought we had a great day on Sunday, and I thought we had a great day today. I thought the guys came out with a lot of energy. They took the field the right way. They were good in meetings. I thought we had a very spirited practice today. It was good.
Dwayne, you move on from one really good defense to another that's really, really talented as well. What have you seen with Virginia, and how different is it?
Their scheme. They go back and forth from a 3 down to a 4 down. I think personnel-wise, they have great length throughout each position group. They got great length with the DBs, with their linebackers, with their defensive line. They have a very talented group as well that really get to the football. That's one thing that as soon as you watch the film, wherever the ball gets to, you see them swarming to the ball and the whole defense getting there. And so they're very well coached. They're athletic. They can run, and they got great length over there.
So you mentioned their linebackers. I think they have more sacks as a unit than like 100 teams combined. They get a lot out of their linebacker group, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They bring a lot of pressures, and their linebackers, they can run, and they're big. They're big backers that when they bring it, they can bring it.
Regarding the two quarterback uses in the offense, Scott said, looks like you guys are going to continue to need to use both of them throughout the season. Is that something that's kind of fluid during the game when you get a chance to see the other team's defense on who you might throw in on certain series?
Yeah, like for us, and this is our approach has always been, whoever goes in, nothing's going to change for us offensively. Throughout the week of practice, it's not like we're saying going into it, all right, Evan, you have this set of plays here, and Malik, you have this set of plays. It's whatever the game plan is, and both of them are going out to execute it.
You just before the Clemson game, coming off 2 big offensive games, 2 wins, coming in on that Sunday after Clemson game, is that any different than the previous Sundays, you feel like?
No. We're always the Sundays as a coach. I know for us, that's my favorite day of the week because we're able to watch the game film. We're able to see the things that we're making strides in, and we're also able to see the mistakes that are happening. And so as a coach, that's the thing that you want to correct are those mistakes. And so it's an important time for us to make those corrections and to be able to move forward to the next opponent with it.
I'm guessing you weren't surprised at all about how well the guys bounced back on Sunday into today's game.
I'm not. This team is they've been very impressive ever since we got here with their work ethic and their want to, how well they want to do things. That's something, their attitude has been wonderful. And as a coach, being around these guys, it's awesome. It's great to be around. It's great energy. And we love being out on the field with these guys.
Speaking of making strides, early in the year, you all were kind of, a little worried about the center position, like who was going to do it. And TJ seems like he's just kind of taken over. What has he done in that position to kind of win that position?
I just think that you become more comfortable with the position as far as all the guys around you. You're more comfortable with the scheme. You're more comfortable with making the calls. And so I think that the more you're exposed to it, the more comfortable you're going to be. And I think that's happening with TJ, with just, he's out there with those guys a lot now. He's taking a lot of those reps. He's seeing things, making the calls, and just I think the comfort levels is what's improved a lot from the first week to where we are now.
You guys are starting to get some bowl projections. As coaches, do you guys use that as motivation? Say, hey, look, we're getting, close to being able to get bowl eligible?
No, we don't. The thing that we want to be the best version of us, and we really try to focus on the process of it's the preparation that we're putting in on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday, on Friday, leading up to those games. And by the end of the season, we want to be the best product that we can possibly be from when we came out in spring ball. And so we want that body of work. And so just keeping the guys, and they've been awesome with it. It's that process. It's that everyday process of coming out to practice, giving great effort, the focus to the details and what we're trying to do, and not worrying about we don't want to look forward and stumble over something. When I jog or when I'm walking, I'm looking down at the ground a lot. I don't want to stumble. And so that daily process of making sure we're seeing where our feet are every day. And these guys have been great at it.
Hawker mentioned that you guys saw on film a lot of more MAs than anything.
Yes.
As a coach, preparing the guys, how do you go about correcting those or getting them to be focused on?
On the Sundays, we showed those MAs back again. So all the mistakes that we have on Saturday, we come back out and we go back through those mistakes. Not only you're seeing it on film, but also we go through it on the practice field. Before we move forward with the opponent, we make sure that we can put this to bed, and we go over those mistakes with them. So everybody, whatever it is, whatever position, that we're out there and we're taking a good full speed look at it again.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate you guys.
Thanks, Coach.